Good morning, everyone. This is Srikanth Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, coming to the market, on Friday we did see a big bull run, and of course, we discussed about it yesterday in the new episode of Market Pulse. So, apart from that, let us discuss about what happened overnight. So, if you look at a few important things to be noted for today, tomorrow is a market holiday. It's a holiday shortened week. So, Tuesday is a holiday, Wednesday, Thursday. We just have 3 trading days this week. So in this trading days, it's actually very important to look at how the market performs today, because on Friday, of course, the market saw a big bull run, but then that was majorly supported by Reliance and of course a short covering across all other stocks. But then, is that just a buying because of the close of the financial year end, or is that going to continue? Is a big question. So, in fact, after Indian markets closed on Friday, the US market opened and closed also in a very huge positive. So, that is kind of a good sign that actually raised SGX Nifty upwards. So now SGX Nifty is also trading slightly positive, but if you see what happened this morning, that is something interesting. So the Nasdaq futures have started falling. That is first thing, and second thing, as given in the title, a lot of OPEC countries have decided to cut their production, and that production of crude oil cut is something that's going to affect India again, because the prices of crude oil is expected to go up. Not just it has gone up already, but then it is expected to go up by another 10% in the upcoming days. So, which is not a great sign for an oil importer like India. So, will that actually play a spoil sport? That's something to be looked at. And the second news which has been coming in is the sudden rise of COVID cases in India again. So this is something which is again making headlines today. But then let me tell you, of course, there might be a spike and all these things might happen, but these are not going to be a big deterrent for the Indian markets. So COVID, at least Indian market is not going to see a fall like what it had happened for the first time. So this is, of course, probably going to hold the market from rising up. That could happen, but I don't think that would be a major issue to be looking at right now. Third important thing would be looking at what is happening with Adani stocks, because, of course, there is a sudden news that has come in where SEBI is asking to investigate Adani investment overseas. So that is something that is again going to kind of affect the market. Seems like my video again has an issue, but then let me continue with the audio as audio is clear. Okay, so these are three things to watch. One, crude oil prices are going up, so how is it going to affect? See, definitely it's negative for country India, but then it is good for the stock which is Reliance, which is of course a heavyweight in the Indian stock market. But then there are chances that this is already factored in on Friday with the kind of rally that happened in Reliance. So I'm looking forward to the market looking forward to a consolidation in the market today. So that is something that I'm expecting. But if there's a fall from here, there are chances the market can get into a slightly bearish mode temporarily. But however, US markets are looking good for now, as the banking crisis is kind of over. And at least as of now, it looks like it's over. But one more good thing that came across the weekend was the producer price index. The PPI has actually kind of gone down in the US, which is a good sign that shows that probably the next month CPI data, which is coming expected next week in the US, could be good. So could be lower, which could mean that the Federal Reserve may not actually increase the interest rate in the next monetary policy, which is happening in May. So on those expectations, US market is going to be kind of looking good as of now. But then, of course, the crude oil prices might play spoil sport for a short period of time. But however, that is a very short period of time, which I don't think should be again a factor for a long-term investor. Now, coming to today, like I said, the most important level to be watched for now is 17,500. So 17,500, if it is broken decisively, there could be chances of a movement towards 17,700 or higher. But I don't see a reason why that needs to be broken very strongly. So I am kind of expecting the market to kind of consolidate and kind of close slightly lower today. But then, of course, the markets can never be predicted. But these are just my expectations and anticipation. So we only anticipate the market, and if it works well, fantastic. So apart from that, if you're looking at buying stocks, of course, we were on SIP mode of buying stocks. So that has actually kind of yielded good returns already as the market rallied on Friday. So if at all the rally continues, I would be, of course, more than happy about that part. Of course, I may cut some small losses in my trading, but then that is kind of okay because it can still be made up. So this is how the market is looking right now. So today, like I told you, it's a holiday tomorrow. So the market, even if there is a rise, probably could see some sell-off by end of the day. That is one important thing. And even the market is expected to open flat to slightly positive. But then will that sustain is a big question today. Now, we don't have any cues from China because Chinese markets are closed for next few days. And Hong Kong market and Korean market is now trading slightly, from the high, it has come down. So all those are factors which is kind of, giving a hint that markets may actually consolidate in India as well. So if I look at other markets right now, even Australian market is very, positive on a slight small basis. It's up by 0.74%. Japan is also about 0.59% in the positive. And Hong Kong is under negative, and along with Korea. So Hong Kong and Korean markets are in negative this morning right now. So major things to be focused as today is how Reliance would work. If Reliance is going positive, there are chances market could kind of take up slightly. But if Reliance is negative, there are chances the market can actually go down. But however, after a big rally on Friday, I am expecting the market to consolidate unless FIIs think of doing some big purchase at this point of time. So, however, for FIIs, and this is not a new financial year because all of you must be aware, for FIIs, they follow January to December financial year. So, for them, it is just another day in the market, whereas it is only for the DIIs, the domestic institutions, that this is the start of a new financial year. So, that is how the markets have been. So, let us see how the market closes. So, for the day, like I told you, on the higher side, 17,500 to be watched. On the lower side, 17,200 to be watched. If 17,200 is breached, then market could get into a slightly bearish phase again. But then if 17,500 is crossed on the higher side, we could expect some more up move on the higher side. So this I'm talking about a closing basis, not the intraday. So in intraday, it might have volatility to cross these levels. But finally, where the market closes today could make the decision for the upcoming days. So that's it for now. Looking forward to a good day and a good week ahead. This is Srikanth Rajan signing off until we catch up on the next podcast day after tomorrow. But before that, if you love the content that we share, do remember to press the like button. If you love do press the like button and do share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. Goodbye. Have a great day and a great week ahead.